Hi, my name is Tommy Kelly. Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to do Q&A Friday, and as you can well hear, I'm absolutely choked with the flu, so just try and bear with me as much as possible. But I wanted to come on and still do my Q&As and give you the content you want, because you guys mean the world to me, and you have done so much to inspire me and give me strength, so I'm doing this no matter what. Right, the first question is from Vera Lina. She's asking, how could I help a friend with an eating disorder, is want to know how to support her but don't know how. Well, just be there for her, speak to her, try and get her to speak to somebody, but if she can even speak to you or there's many groups that she can go online to. You can get anonymously go online, speak and ask for help and speak to his fellow sufferers and things. But if you can get her to speak to her parents, if she's got her parents obviously, a GP and things like that, don't comment on her weight and things like that or what she eats, because that can be triggering to somebody with suffering with an eating disorder. Just try and encourage her to eat not any specific foods or things like that, because that can also be triggering as well. But just be there for her and try and encourage her and get her to speak out. That's all you can do, is really just be there and be supportive for her, and let her know that you're going to be there for her no matter what, and encourage her to speak out, because the quicker she gets help, the better she's going to recover. That's the most important thing in eating disorders, is early detection. So try and get her to speak out, and obviously if she can come onto my channel and any help I can give her as well, I'd be more than willing to. So I hope that's helped in your question. Thank you very much. The next one is from Carbs Are Happiness. Do I plan on travelling anywhere in the future, and what countries would I like to visit? Well, I've obviously been to Australia in the past. I was there for a 6-month visa because my cousins stay in Queensland, Campbell, Australia. I would love to go back there eventually, but I would obviously love to go to America, California, anywhere in America, and visit a lot of these YouTubers that inspire, such as yourself. And obviously educating Shani, I would love to meet those people as well. So that would be my main goal, and obviously I would like to go down to England again, where I've been quite a few times, and meet the vegan activist and the vegan geezer, and probably Germany. So yeah, I hope that would happen. It's obviously all dependent on my health, which I'm building on constantly. So thanks very much, and thank you for all your support as well. The next one is anonymous. If you could go back in time, where would I go and why? Well, that's easy. I would go back in time to when my parents were living, because that's the greatest time of your life, and I would like to put that out to you. Show your parents as much as you can how much that you love them and how much they've done for you, and cherish every moment, because tomorrow is never guaranteed, and you should also just spread the love constantly with them. That's one thing that I would love to convey, because having your parents about's the greatest thing in life, and you've just got to make every moment and show how much they mean to you, because they've done so much to bring you into this world, and they give up everything to make sure you have what you have, and they can go without just to give you everything. So yeah, that'd be exactly where I would go there. Another one's anonymous again. What are my fear foods, and do I still fear these foods, and what's my favourite vegan YouTubers and favourite vegan dishes? Well, my fear foods are mostly fried things, which I can't really have in a vegan lifestyle anyway. It was mostly things like fish suppers and things like that. I was fearing things like chocolate and things like that, But since I've came to the vegan lifestyle, I've actually overcame that because I'm eating vegan chocolate and things like that, and that's really what I've found in a big benefit with the vegan lifestyle. Is focusing on what's been good, saving the animals and the planet. It's taken away my fear foods, and it's really helped me. So I've obviously got some fear foods that I still suffer from, mostly things like butter and things like that. I really, obviously that's been an issue, but things like the soya, margarine and things like that, I've all replaced that, so I'm getting right into all that. What's my favourite vegan YouTubers? Well, the Vegan Activist, I really follow him, absolutely great channel. He puts out a lot of great content constantly, and obviously the Vegan Geezer, he does a lot of speeches and he's a great voice for the vegan community. Obviously, my big ones that I follow as well is Educating Shani. I love her channel. I've obviously gave her a shout out as well recently. She's an absolutely inspiring girl. She suffers from eating disorder and bulimia and anorexia. I've followed her for so long, and she was one of the most reasons for me getting on and doing my channel. She inspired me so much. Carbs Are Happiness as well. She was another one that I've followed quite a lot. This girl Audra, and Katie Morton as well. My favourite vegan dishes, Thai curries, sweet potato with vegan cheese and beans, things like that. I love peanut butter and pancakes, so that's kind of mostly what I'd like. But you'll see all my what I eat in a day videos, the things that I do like as well. I like vegan donuts, I like vegan cheesecake. Another one's anonymous as well. If I could have one superpower, what would it be? It would be to be able to heal people. To be able to heal people with cancers and things like that. And because I feel this world's really cruel. A lot of people are taken away far too soon. And if I could have one thing, it would be able to do that. And another one would be able to bring peace to the world. Because there's that much cruelty to animals, and wars are happening constantly, so I feel we should all come together and spread the love and do what's good for each other. So thanks very much for that. The next one's from Shan McCluskey. How do I stay positive even when weight doesn't increase? Well, you've just got to stay positive, because progress in an eating disorder is never linear. You're going to have ups and downs and bumps in the road. You've just got to stay positive and realise that you can suffer stomach issues and things like that with a restrictive background, and it can upset your gains. Some weeks you're not going to gain weight, but you've just got to realise that that's going to happen and boost up your calories. And you can even suffer from hypermetabolism, which is another issue that you get with eating disorders when you've had a restrictive background, where your metabolism revs up. So you've got to be aware of that and get in more calories. It's going to happen. You've just got to stay positive and keep going and not listen to your eating disorder voice. How do I cope with physical effects, feeling sick, of trying to gain weight? Yeah, that's an issue you get with an eating disorder. You get a lot of bloating and sickness feeling and things like that. But you've just got to plough on and make the most of it and get in the calories as best you can, even if it's liquid calories, like big smoothies with peanut butter, chia seeds, hemp seeds, anything that's going to add in extra calories, maybe vegan ice cream into it. It's going to boost the calories, and it's big volume meals but not overwhelming to your stomach. What foods do I like to boost my intake? Well, obviously, like I've said there, peanut butter, chia seeds, hemp seeds, things like that, ice creams into it. Anything that's going to kind of boost your calories, it's high in calories. Dates as well is another good one. Avocados, potatoes, pasta, all high calorie foods but not high in volume. Thanks very much for your questions there, Shan. The next one's from Actual B. Am I struggling with the amount I'm eating? Do I feel really full at times? Yeah, some days I do feel that I'm really struggling with the amount, obviously, because the bloating you get and things with eating disorder with a restrictive background. But you've just got to try and plough through it as much as you can. You do feel very full at times, obviously, but that's all part of the process. You've just got to get in the calories, because that's your main medicine in your eating disorder. You can get all the medications you want, but food is your real medicine. So thanks very much for that question. The next one's from Sweet Potato. Could I speak about my tattoos, and do I have any veganism ones? I don't have any veganism ones, but actually I have some Christian tattoos. Jesus Christ. I've obviously my wife's name here. This one here is my mother and my mum and my grandfather. This one here is all Chinese scripture, and it's get for the koi fish and the dragon. In Chinese literature, when the koi fish swims upstream, it turns into a dragon. I've obviously got my dog here. He was 22 years when he died, and he was around for right when I was a young boy. And this one here is my Chinese birth sign, which is Capricorn. I've got Chinese masks. I've obviously got ones on my legs, which is the scripture for the Bible when Jesus was sacrificed and then he met the devil. And then another one here, which is similar. It's a scripture unlike David Beckham's. It's a bit like his tattoo. And another one here, which is a memoriam to my dad for for strokes and heart disease Scotland, and the date he died. I've obviously got a video on that as well about my tattoos, but thanks very much for your question. Another one is from Joseph Claren, who as well, I've posted on him. He's got a great vegan channel documenting vegan lifestyle and his eating disorder. He asks, how did I first learn about veganism and what was the transition like for me? Well, I learned about veganism years ago, but I was obviously prevented going because of it from my eating disorder recovery team, because in this country, I don't know what it's like in your country, but the eating disorder specialists don't recommend you go vegan and things like that. But I'd wanted to do this for years because I've got such a great compassion for animals, like this guy here, all my dogs and things like that. And the transition for me basically has been great. This year I just threw myself into it. Obviously, with all the relapses I've suffered with losing my dad and my wife's ovarian cancer and things, I just decided that I was going to do it and show them that I was doing it for the right reasons, which is the animals and my health, and I would constantly gain weight. And it's been great. You can eat everything in a vegan lifestyle, as you well know, and I've not missed out on anything, and I've showed them that I'm gaining weight, so they're now beginning to actually accept it, so that's great. Thanks very much for your question, Joseph. The next one's from FFFYYY. Do I find raw foods cause me more bloating or no difference? No, I don't actually. I feel raw foods they're great, and you can obviously get a lot of volume in, but that's one thing you've got to watch, is that they're very low in calories, so you don't want to be surviving on things like that in eating disorder recovery. You've got to add in a lot of extra foods, high calorie foods, what you would maybe call vegan junk food, cakes, you name it, anything, cheesecake, crisps, anything like that. But you can't really survive on things like that. You've got to get in a lot more foods. Thanks very much for your question. The next one is from Abby Williams. What high calorie recipes, vegan recipes, do I use when I don't eat enough? Well, obviously pasta, adding in things like peanut butter, add things like chia seeds, hemp seeds, things like that into your foods. Nutritional yeast is another one. They all give extra calories into your foods and help boost up your calories. We're obviously not great volume and don't make you feel so full. Adding in things like vegan ice cream, any kind of so-called vegan junk food, cheesecakes, cakes, all things like that. And what techniques do I use to fight eating disorder, thoughts and food anxiety? Well, I've just learnt reading, obviously I'll show you here. This is a book that I've got for Jenny Schaefer. She tells you how to combat your eating disorder and fight the eating disorder voice. It's really good, and it differentiates how your thoughts for your eating disorder's thoughts, and you just basically tell it you know what's going to do best for you, and when it tells you to restrict and over exercise and things like that, you just combat the eating disorder voice and do what's right. And another thing that I've just started recently is doing some yoga and relaxation. I was recommended that with my eating disorder team, and it distracts you when you've got the kind of thoughts, and if you're going to act out the behaviour, you go and do some relaxation, take yourself away, even go for a dog walk or whatever, and whatever you'd like, go on your YouTube channel, speak to people, and it takes away these thoughts, and when you come back you're ready to start again. So thanks very much for that question as well, I really appreciate it. Bear with me, I'm just following through on all these answers. The next one's anonymous. What's my favourite type of animal and why? Well, obviously my dogs. I love my dogs to bits, but I've obviously got cats in that as well. I love all animals, but I've always been a dog person, and basically because that's what I've been brought up with. But I love cats. I've got 2 cats. I've got dagoos. I've got guinea pigs. I've got fish. I've got rabbits. So I'm an absolute lover of all animals, and was my my main reason for going vegan. Another one is anonymous. If money was no object, what would I buy, and where would I prefer to live, such as in a busy city or in a country? Well, if money was no object, I would give most of it to charities and things like that. Help, obviously, the charities that's close to my heart, like cancer research, which I lost my mum to, diabetes, which my dad suffered with, and obviously heart and stroke, which he passed from. Obviously my wife suffered with cancer. I would give a lot away to animal charities and things like that, Dogs Trust and things, and to stop all the cruelty to animals out in the country. I would give a lot to PETA and things like that, which is the prevention of cruelty to animals. So yeah, for a country, or where would I live? I would probably live in the country. I think maybe somewhere up in the mountains and things like that, where my dogs could run loose and get free and just do what they want. Because I feel that in a busy city and things like that, in normal towns, you're kind of, it's close knit and things like that. So I would really love that. I think that's everybody. Yeah, that's everybody. Thanks a lot, guys, and I really appreciate this. As I say, I'm absolutely choked with the flu and things like that, but you've given me such strength. Please comment below any videos you would like at all, and I'm here to help you. Each week I'll be doing, on a Monday I'll be doing my weekly update, Tuesday and a Wednesday will be what I eat in a day videos, the Thursday I'll be doing a eating disorder video on different issues with eating disorders and things. Friday will be my Q&As, and then the weekends it'll just be random, whatever me and my wife are up to, I'll be posting on that. This Saturday obviously me and my wife are going to the dog show with my wee Shih Tzu, so I'll be posting at that. And thanks so much to all you guys, and please share my videos and subscribe and things like that. All your support means the world, and obviously thanks to Educating Shani, I love you so much, and thanks for all your support. You've helped me so much, and sharing my videos and things like that has been really helpful. Love to all you guys, and remember, choose compassion, go vegan, love yourself as well, and keep fighting your eating disorder, and know that I'm here for you always. Love you guys. Bye.